Looking for a few good memories. High Point officials are asking people to share their pictures and their stories about the historic City Lake Park to create a wall of history. And right now, as many of you know, the park is going through a $23 million renovation. Fox 8's Aaliyah Sims joins us live from there right now. Aaliyah, when are people actually going to be able to see this thing?
Yeah, Michael, city leaders are hoping by the end of this summer, and that history wall will be going inside of this building that's now being transformed into an event center. And I spoke to one man earlier today who says this park for him means more than just good times and fun, but it was also a way for his family to make a living.
I never pass this place that I don't thank the good Lord for the jobs that were given to these men.
As Gilbert Pierce revisits City Lake Park in High Point, he can't help but reflect on how this historical park played a huge role in helping his family survive.
And my father, like so many hundreds of people, did not have regular work. And he's one of the most talented painters in town, but he couldn't get anybody to hire him.
That was until construction began at this park in the 1930s. His father was one of the hundreds of construction workers who helped build it and make it what it is today.
Historically, it was one of the things that enabled us to eat.
So when he heard about the announcement from High Point Parks and recreation officials to share memories and stories about the popular park, he knew it was an opportunity he could not pass up.
I said I ought to tell them about how important City Lake is to our family.
Those are the kinds of memories officials are hoping to preserve by creating an honor wall which will be placed inside this building, being renovated as a new event center.
On one of the walls that we have, we're planning to do a history wall where we're going to have panels, and at the very end we hope to have a television with interviews with citizens and family members who have been out here and who have made memories in the park.
Right now, the park is going through a $23 million renovation. Tracy Pingham, who helps oversee the Parks and Rec Department, hopes this will be a way for people to always remember the good times they have had over the years.
There have been many changes made over the course of that 89 years, and we want to remember those changes. And we want people to be able to go past the history wall and remember.
And you still have time to get those stories and memories in. The deadline for that is February 18th, so that's next Friday. And you can do that by calling the Parks and Rec Department at 336-883-3469. Live tonight at High Point, Aaliyah Sims, Fox 8 News.